in a fast-paced world filled with constant demands and expectations. The idea of letting life be may seem counterintuitive at first glance. However, at its core, this concept holds the key to unlocking a profound sense of joy and contentment. Letting life be is about more than simply going with the flow. It's a mindset, a philosophy, and a way of being that invites us to surrender to the natural rhythm of existence. In a society that often equates success with busyness and productivity, the notion of surrender and control can feel unsettling. Yet, it is precisely in this surrender that we find the freedom to release the grip of our expectations, the freedom to let go of our need to control outcomes, and the freedom to simply be present in the here and now. Letting life be isn't about passivity or resignation. Rather, it's an active choice to embrace life in all its unpredictability and complexity. It's about recognizing that happiness isn't contingent upon achieving a specific set of goals or milestones, but rather arises from our ability to find peace and joy in the present moment, regardless of external circumstances. In this exploration of the joy of letting life be, we will delve into the various facets of this philosophy, from the freedom of letting go to the cultivation of gratitude, from finding peace in surrender to celebrating the richness of the present moment. By embracing this mindset, we open ourselves up to a world of infinite possibilities and discover that true happiness isn't something to be chased after, but rather something to be found within ourselves, here and now. The freedom of letting go. In a world filled with expectations, attachments, and desires, the concept of letting go may initially seem daunting. However, at its core lies a profound sense of freedom that liberates us from the chains of control and attachment, allowing us to embrace life's natural flow with openness and acceptance. The freedom of letting go begins with releasing the need to tightly grip onto outcomes and expectations. It's about recognizing that the more we cling to specific desires or outcomes, the more we limit ourselves and create unnecessary suffering. By loosening our grip and surrendering to the uncertainty of life, we open ourselves up to new possibilities and unforeseen opportunities. Moreover, letting go grants us the freedom to fully experience the present moment. When we release the burdens of regret about the past or anxieties about the future, we are able to immerse ourselves fully in the richness of the here and now. It's a liberation from the shackles of time and a recognition that true happiness can only be found in the present moment. Letting go also frees us from the confines of societal expectations and norms. It's an invitation to shed the layers of conditioning and external validation, and to embrace our true selves, authentically. When we release the need to conform to external standards, we discover the freedom to express ourselves fully and live in alignment with our deepest values and aspirations. Furthermore, the freedom of letting go empowers us to navigate life's challenges with resilience and grace. Instead of resisting or fighting against obstacles, we learn to flow with them, trusting that every setback is an opportunity for growth and learning. It's a recognition that true strength lies not in control or resistance, but in our ability to adapt and evolve in the face of adversity. Cultivating gratitude. Amidst the chaos and challenges of life, cultivating gratitude offers a powerful antidote, a way to shift our focus from what we lack to the abundance that surrounds us. It's about nurturing a mindset of appreciation and thankfulness, even in the face of adversity, and recognizing the countless blessings that enrich our lives each day. At its core, cultivating gratitude involves a conscious choice to look for the good in every situation, find beauty in the simplest of moments, and to acknowledge the kindness and generosity of others. It's a practice that requires us to slow down, to pause, and to reflect on the many gifts that often go unnoticed in our busy lives. Gratitude is more than just a fleeting feeling of thankfulness. It's a way of lifting a lens through which we view the world and interpret our experiences. When we cultivate gratitude, we begin to see abundance where we once saw scarcity, joy where we once saw sorrow, and love where we once saw indifference. Moreover, cultivating gratitude has a profound impact on our overall well-being. Research has shown that practicing gratitude can improve our physical health, enhance our mental resilience, and strengthen our relationships. It's a simple yet transformative tool that empowers us to navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease and grace. But cultivating gratitude isn't always easy, especially in moments of hardship or adversity. It requires us to challenge our natural tendency to focus on the negative and to reframe our thoughts, and consciously choose to see the silver lining in every cloud. Yet, it's precisely in these moments of challenge that the practice of gratitude becomes most potent, serving as a beacon of light in the darkness and a source of hope in times of despair. Gratitude is also contagious. It has the power to uplift not only our own spirits, but also those around us. When we express gratitude towards others, we not only acknowledge their contributions, but also strengthen our connections with them. It's a simple yet profound way to spread kindness and positivity in the world, creating a ripple effect that extends far beyond ourselves. Finding peace in surrender. In a world that often values control and certainty, finding peace in surrender may seem counterintuitive. Yet, paradoxically, it is in the act of letting go, relinquishing our need for control, and surrendering to the flow of life that we discover a profound sense of inner peace and contentment. At its essence, finding peace in surrender is about releasing the grip of our expectations and desires, and learning to trust in the inherent wisdom of the universe. It involves acknowledging that there are certain things beyond our control, and surrendering to the natural ebb and flow of life's unfolding journey. Surrendering doesn't mean giving up or resigning ourselves to fate. Rather, it's a conscious choice to stop fighting against the currents of life and instead to flow with them. It's about recognizing that resistance only leads to suffering, while acceptance opens the door to peace and serenity. Moreover, finding peace in surrender requires us to let go of our attachment to specific outcomes or circumstances. It's a willingness to release the need to constantly strive for more and to instead find contentment in the present moment exactly as it is. In surrendering, we also let go of the burdens of worry and anxiety. We come to understand that worrying about the future or dwelling on the past only robs us of the joy and beauty of the present moment. Instead, we learn to trust in the process of life, knowing that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Finding peace in surrender is not always easy, especially in a culture that often glorifies achievement and success. It requires courage to let go of our need for control, the courage to embrace uncertainty, and the courage to trust in something greater than ourselves. But in the midst of surrender, we discover a profound sense of liberation, of freedom from the shackles of fear and uncertainty. We come to realize that true peace isn't found in trying to control the external world, but rather in cultivating an inner state of calm and acceptance, celebrating the present moment in a world that often pulls us in a million different directions. The practice of celebrating the present moment offers a profound opportunity to reconnect with the richness and beauty of life. It's about embracing the here and now with open hearts and minds, and recognizing that every moment is a precious gift to be savored and enjoyed. At its essence, celebrating the present moment involves a conscious choice to be fully present and engaged in whatever we are doing. It's a recognition that life is happening right now, in this very moment, and that true happiness is found in our ability to fully experience it. One of the key aspects of celebrating the present moment is cultivating mindfulness, the practice of paying attention to our thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment. By cultivating mindfulness, we become more attuned to the sights, sounds, and textures of the world around us. And we begin to appreciate the small moments of joy and beauty that often go unnoticed in our busy lives. Moreover, celebrating the present moment is about letting go of regrets about the past and anxieties about the future, and instead, focusing our attention on the here and now. It's a practice of surrendering to the flow of life, trusting that everything is unfolding exactly as it should, and finding peace and contentment in the present moment, regardless of external circumstances. In celebrating the present moment, we also cultivate gratitude, the practice of acknowledging and appreciating the many blessings that enrich our lives each day. By cultivating gratitude, we come to see that even in the midst of challenges and difficulties, there is always something to be thankful for, and we learn to find joy in the simplest of moments. So let us embrace the practice of letting life be with open hearts and minds, knowing that even in the darkest of times, there is always something to be thankful for, and that true peace and happiness arise not from the absence of struggle, but from our ability to surrender to it with grace and humility. May we celebrate the present moment, cultivate gratitude, and find peace in surrender, knowing that in doing so, we open ourselves up to the boundless possibilities of life and rediscover the joy and wonder of simply being.